Hey everybody, if you're catching this part of the live, I may no longer be live. If you do not see the red button in the corner, I'm not here and you are watching a replay. So I'm going to share out. We are doing it from StreamYard this morning, so there's going to be a couple different platforms. Hey, everybody coming in. Hello, Jenny. Gotta find my damn live. Let me share out real fast. I'm gonna do it from StreamYard. It takes me a little longer. Alright, I think I got it. Set it up here because everything merges here. Hello. I think that says GG from YouTube. I don't think I've ever read you. Let me go ahead and start with you. Let's see what we get here. Have you recently had something come to an end? It could possibly be somebody's passing, but this seems to be very, very heavy energy. Very heavy energy. You know, heaviness this card. Honestly, that you're stronger than whatever challenge it is. Do you feel like when it rains, it pours, just like all kinds of shit just happens? Ooh. Look, there is balance coming your way, and you are going to have to make very specific decisions. Unfortunately, you're on the divine waiting path here, which it's showing being kind, patient, and loving number one with yourself, because this period of time that's either here or that's coming in, it's going to be freaking heavy. It's very heavy. Are you still there? Or am I reading someone that's not here? I do feel like whatever this is has like some kind of a karmic cause and effect, even though it's a learning experience for you, but it's like even a test in how strong you are, and you're way stronger than you know. And you know what? It does show you powering through. You are going to surpass what's going on either in your head mentally, because you know if this is like some form of depression too, because sometimes loss or shifts and changes can come with a heaviness or a depression with it. I do see the wheel turning again, and you're probably going to have to just, I want to say you're just going to have to plant your feet very firmly. Okay, I don't see them. If it's still here, whatever it is you're going to get through it, it's just heavy. Or it's going to be very fucking heavy. But you're gonna pass through. Just don't sit on your feelings. I don't feel like you need to sit on your feelings. So. See the parentage class. You're gonna get married and then you're gonna be successful. Too many people worry about getting married. Too many people worry about getting married. That's just the paper. The marriage is just the paper. Intention. You're gonna have more than one choice if you don't have it already. I do want to say this though. Within your choices, there is going to be one that is better than the others. Could be an earth sign, does not have to be. You literally got every night of every suit. Every night of every suit. I have never actually had somebody pull all four. So congratulations, you're going to have multiple options. But there will be one that stands out. Watch out for the one who, though, is overbearing, domineering, controlling, because this person, if you see the red flags of this person, this is the warning of the one. Do not go with that one. If you feel like you can't have a life or do anything. This person will appear as to be an emperor energy, but they are not. They will financially control you. They will control you in every fashion. They will manipulate you. They will lie to you, and you will not have a good relationship with this person. There is somebody else here with the sun and the chariot. This person may be a little bit more lighthearted and fun, but there's still going to be some freaking issues. There's still going to be issues. They might be more focused in finance and money. And as far as like, let's just say, I think you'd be a little bit more comfortable in the material world than you would be emotional. So I think there's going to be a trade-off. But this other turd bomb you do not want. This person would control you in every aspect and you would feel stuck. You'd rather play in traffic than be with the one. But you're going to have more than one choice. Your angel number 16. That one was for the one. Now, Gigi, your reading was already done. Yours was the first. That one was for whoever the hell asked me if they were going to get married and be happy. This one. The reading on the one asphalt versus the good one. That was for this person I just pinned. They might not even be there. Yeah, your reading was the first one. Your cards, I have to say, sweetie, your cards look heavy. I almost felt anxious just looking at them for you. I had asked if you had lost someone recently or if there had been some kind of separation, because it shows a heavy loss, grief. Normally I don't remember the next read, but yours looked heavy. And if this isn't in with the tower, it shows that it would be something coming in that's going to be very heavy for you. But you're going to be all right. So if you want to go back to the very beginning when the live is over, it'll show your read. I had pinned your name, and then I started reading the other question and went on. I apologize for the confusion there. I tend to go fast. No, not you. Not you. I was going back to Gigi there, explaining their read. I answered your question on the marriage. I think you asked me that question already. Are they traveling back to get married? I do believe you asked me that question already. I don't remember what I said, but I remember you asked it. Yep, that was my fault. I went from their read to your read, and then when they thought their read was your read, and then oh my gosh, that's just what it's like. Sometimes I jump around. You know what, Gigi? It shows it's heavy. It's heavy for you. It's going to be okay though. Your cards nearly gave me anxiety. I don't know if I've actually had somebody else pull every single heaviness, depression, loss, grief, any kind of card with that in one short card pull. It was just, but still, I see the sun at the end. There's a lot going on, but it's going to be all right. Good, babe. I'm glad you made it okay. Well, I can tell you about your read, but you can also watch the replay. I answered your question about it was about the 4 nights. I'll give you the hint. But generally I don't answer questions, am I going to get married? Well, hello, Martina. Martina. Bitch. Bitch. And bitch. So I need to send you the live from the other night. The blonde and the drama? Well, that went full swing, and it was exactly the person that I told you it'd probably be. And it was a shit show, but you can watch it because Tara went off. It was awesome. It was awesome. And I added in that the girl could kill a wet dream if she could. But that's what she liked. That's because I was showing them who I was talking to on the second one when he asked about, he thought that I was talking about his relationship. I answered your question about getting married. Yours came right after that. It did, Martina. And it was a blonde lady. And she's lucky she got any blonde hair left. Martina, make sure that you're confident with what you are thinking, feeling at this time. I don't know if there has been some drama, but I do see the significance to a very dramatic person, but I also feel like they're very two-faced. I feel like they're very, very two-faced. Hello, Kim. Hello, Lise. But Martina, watch out for this two-faced asswipe that really just doesn't have any problem either throwing you under a bus or talking shit. This person does not have very nice energy. There's no need to stay at a crossroad about them because you kind of already, either you already kind of know. I want to say you need to watch what you say to them. You need to watch what you say to them. You know, sometimes we want to be open and we want to say things, especially if we have like this sense of security, if they've let us into that, right? But I do feel like surrounding this person, you do need to watch how you open up, the way you say things, because you need to keep some things back for you. I do see, spiritually speaking, you are currently or are about to go through an up level. Okay, spiritually, you are growing, and I see the butterfly there. So you're gonna go through the little growth spurt. So you did. Is something going on with your dreams as well? All right. So have you had that person come in your dream yet that seems familiar that you would just be like, well, I don't care that you look like the creepiest person on the planet. I'm gonna get in your van. It could be somebody that suggests something to you in your dream or you follow them. But this would be a guide coming and reaching their hand out basically in the dream state here. And this would be somebody that you would want to follow. If they tell you to go into a door, try going into the door. Don't pass up the door. Go up the stairs. Always go up. I do see the wheel here. This would be spiritually up leveling with this new guide in play because you're going to a new height. Whatever you do, do not just focus on stuff too much. It's going to stall you out. But I still feel like even if it comes down to looking at a person sideways, you know, fuck them. It's not worth the energy. It's time to release this devil. But at the bottom of the deck, you know, we got a victory card here. You're going to end up on top. Sometimes I don't want it to sound like this, but sometimes we're better than other people. And I don't mean just like better. We're better than them. But you know, sometimes we just know how to take the high road and we know how to adult better and we know how to live our best self. Okay. That's what I mean by that. Let them do them. They're very toxic. It's almost like you wouldn't even just be surprised. Hello, Amanda. Gigi, that was that was for Martina. I usually say the name when I move into a new reading in the beginning. So that's what you have to listen for. Martina, your angel number is 717. You know what I need for that cough? I need to quit smoking these vapes. I do better with the cigarettes. Every time I switch to the vapes, I start coughing up the fucking melon or something. It's sad that I do better with cigarettes. I don't get the smoker's cough with the cigarettes, but I'll get them with the vapes. But I double fist it as well because I like options. Sometimes I'm a little pink, sometimes a little purple. But I also have asthma, so there's some days where it's like after the wind's been blowy, I start coughing more. Okay, Elise, where'd you go? Let's go with green. I don't know even how to put those keywords together and make a read before I even shuffle. It's like, are you worrying in some aspect because there's something different? Like it either always went a certain way, or it was like traditional and then that didn't happen, or it's not happening the way that you're used to, and it just is like, oh my God. Sometimes as spiritual people, like, we learn how to manifest, or we learn how to make things go a certain way. Not make it, but it goes a certain way, and then when it doesn't, it's like, holy shit, like I don't even know what to do at this point to make that change back. Honestly, a lot of people I have talked to lately, and a couple of the readers have said it, there's something very weird energetically going on. Now, whether it's in the astrology, I don't know. All I know is my dreams are unreal. I feel some kind of way, and I can't point my finger to it because there's not one specific thing that I'm like, oh my God. And there's so many other people that have said the same. It's just energetically, it's almost like you can feel it in the fucking air. I notice a lot of times it's something usually big, uh, not necessarily each person's life, but something big usually pops off. If you've been frustrated with like a lack of opportunity, and that could be a past energy, it's like you don't really speak up a whole lot. Like you'll talk, at least, but you're not like super open when it comes to stuff. Oh. Oh, hell, you have a lesson in play, and that's why there's so much. We got the Hierophant and the growth. And it's like there's a decision that needs to be made that you've either been on the fence on for a while, or this is coming in. And I want to say, don't be on the fence. There's a specific meaning about teeth. Yep. Oh, no problem. I gotta go collect the little man today. I'm walking down to the bus here in a while. See you soon. But at least it is. It's like you're supposed to be making some kind of choice or decision. And if you've not been listening, it's almost like you are being nudged, pushed, shown, irritated, and sometimes that's through our emotional state, definitely the dream state. Yeah, there's something that's supposed to be let go of for sure. I got released and detached together that came out, but it's kind of off the back and forth card. So there is something that's supposed to be let go. Intuitively, you've been shown. I think in the past you've already looked within and saw this. It is connected to the heart chakra, so it might be something that's not that easy. It might be something that's not that easy and something that you're supposed to literally. Oh my God, we got choice. Not in the reverse, not in the upright, sideways. And then the stagnation card. So there is a choice that I want to say maybe you've partially made, you've partially looked at, but not quite yet. I'm not ready. We got seeking the truth. We got the waiting card. We got the focusing too much on the shit card. But then it has the light and heal. It's like when this decision gets made, it's going to be better. But they've nudged, pushed, inched to try to help you get to a certain place. Oh, what the fuck is that? Somebody sent me a message. This is to enlighten you, though. But I feel like you're not getting what you deserve in something. We got the devil here with the giving and receiving card. So if this is a person, you're not remotely at all getting what you deserve. And in some aspect, if it's not yet, it will become toxic. And sometimes that does put us in our feelings. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's like you're being led down the path to enlightenment, to listen to yourself, spirit, your intuition, and to help you kind of look at things differently and have an open heart, an open mind, welcoming and drawing in that better energy with the high priestess here at the bottom. But still behind choices. Oh, they are going to annoy you to death. I feel like they're going to annoy you to a death, Elise. And it's kind of like, I feel like it's right there. I feel like it's right there. You probably even know what it is, and it probably doesn't flag that it's the thing. Well, hello, Mandy, newbie from England. How are you? And congratulations on going to school. Congratulations. When I said that, my hand started itching. So, is it that school's gonna cost you enough, or is it one of those continuing educations that's gonna bring you money? Because my the thing's not doing it right on the right hand yet, but it itches every time it involves money, and I mean every time. There's no need to beat yourself up. Hell, you would not be who you are today if you didn't make the choices of yesterday. That's just facts. Could we have made better choices? Probably. Probably. We could have avoided some of the pain, the heartache, the hitting the wall, the falling off the treadmill, you know. But truthfully, when you stand here today and, you look at yesterday's version, if you can say that you like yourself better today than you did before, you fucking did it right. Every decision you made was right because you wouldn't be the person that you are now. Nobody can do that without a past. If we were meant to be Ken and Barbie coming out of the box perfect, life would be quite boring. Life would be very, very boring for everybody. Everybody would be a carbon copy, would be a robot. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hell, somebody's got to get on top. Shit. Absolutely priceless. All right, go ahead and comment for me, guys. Let me know who's here. Oh, Elise, your angel number 260. Let's see if Google will work with me today. Okay, Google. What is that meaning of angel number 260?
Sorry, I don't understand, but I found something similar. Do you want to know what does the number 260 mean in angel numbers?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, Google. What does the meaning of angel number 260 mean?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Now it's principal. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. What is the meaning of angel number 260?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
What a cocksucker. That's all I'm going to say. You know what? 260 is your angel number. I tried. It was to test me today. Me and Google have a love-hate relationship. This is why I switched to Alexa. I got rid of everything when I moved to Ireland, but I did keep the Alexa I got for my mom because that's the one she connects with me on. And so I will bring that Alexa down the next time because she works with me a little better. Google was fired from California, and I needed to remember that. All right, go ahead and comment for me. Let me know who is here. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what is the meaning of angel number 260? I don't know if you can hear that, but that bitch answered me from the other room, and this bitch right here can't answer me from an inch away. And she didn't even give me the same one. She gave me 222. Rude. Anyways, I tried again. What is it, Sharon? It's either Shannon or Sharon. Sorry, I'm blind as hell. I think it's Sharon. I said it wrong. My bad. You know, I feel like you're being pushed to speak up about something. I feel like you're being pushed to speak up about something. It's like, and if not, you're going to be. It's something that you may need to get off your chest, but it's going to be something that's going to make you feel better. Now, I don't know if you suffer from back issues, but have you noticed anything going on with your back lately? Yeah, I think you're going to have to speak up. And this is going to be towards somebody who's a little bit on the toxic side. I got the 2 cups and the devil and the heart chakra card. So this could be a relationship, but it could be really any ship. Potato ship, pirate ship, but it's a ship. And the thing is sometimes when we hold on things that people do or what they're doing, it literally can manifest in physical issues. Like we can get, bouts of, oh my God, why am I brain farting? Stomach issues where we have like acid reflux. We might find things like this continue to happen. It's kind of like the liver is the organ that we store anger and resentment. There's a lot of people that end up getting fatty liver disease because they hold stuff in. I'm pretty sure that's why I have it. I'm a spiteful one. My wife has it too. She's a grumpy one like I am. But these are our physical symptoms from not releasing and letting things go. Spiritually speaking, now I'm no spiritual guru. I can't remember if it's the upper back or the lower back, but I do think it's the lower back. When spiritually you are stifled by not saying anything, you may have more lower back pain. Now, don't quote me on that. But if you're in the 3D and you're holding on to a lot, or you feel like the world is on your shoulders, you might get tenseness in the upper back, the shoulders, and it may feel like you can't move as much, right? So there's different parts of the body. So I do feel like you need to watch out for something like that because you may be holding on to certain things. And so I'm not saying speaking up and all this is the cure all, but we may find that it lightens the load. But I do think you're going to have to speak up if you have not. And if you do, fantastic. I feel like that's a big growth thing for you, because I do feel like you've learned a lot. And the thing is you are an overthinker when certain things go on. And the thing is with the overthinking, it's supposed to push you into making moves, whether that be speaking or taking certain action. But this is all stuff that's for you. It's to help you make decisions, to push you into this emperor energy. More so about taking action. When we stay in the feminine too long, we don't get as much quite accomplished. Oh, we have the emperor and empress here, so it's about balance. But I still think you're going to have to speak your truth when it comes to somebody. Could be a relationship, but the thing is you do have the ability to make something out of nothing. You are that empress energy. You know how to make things grow. And the thing is when you need to move forward and move on and make decisions that help you propel forward. I want to say, don't stay in hermit energy too long. That's about introspection and looking within and trying to find the truth. Don't do that too long because I feel like you're going to know the answer. If this is already in play, you know what you need to do. This is going to be a test in your strength, but you are stronger than your challenges. No matter what kind of grief or heaviness that's showing up here, even if it's surrounding this communication, It's still here to bring a new cycle. I feel like in a lot of aspects, you've been overly patient. You've been overly patient with people or with things. And when we get to be overly patient, what does that cause? A stall. Because we're so busy waiting for change or people to do the right thing or for this thing to come that is way too feminine. Sometimes when you want things to change, when you want action to be taken, that's when the energy has to shift. We are all made of masculine and feminine energy. And it's about knowing when to lead and knowing when to follow. That is the one biggest thing in life. About learning when to take life by the balls and making those decisions. Not taking people's shit and getting done what we need to do. And now is your time. Your angel number is 747. Okay, Google. What is the meaning of angel number 747?
On the website yahoo.com, they say, the 747 angel number in spirituality means that we are on the right path to aligning with our soul's higher purpose. Take this number as a divine sign that we should start to focus on nourishing our spirit rather than only focusing on our finances and material things.
For balance and best. I still look it up because this little bastard here only does what he wants. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you are a very loving. You just learned something. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's the one thing I need to go over during my. We're doing a Reiki session tonight, just so you know, Elise. We're going to be doing it at 9 o'clock UK time. Tara's going to do the meditation or something. I let her do her thing, and she sends her healing in her way. I am a Reiki practitioner. I've been doing it for almost 5 years now, and so I'm working on my Reiki master class. I just don't want to really teach. I don't want to be a teacher, but I don't mind attuning my friends and stuff as long as they're going to use it for the greater good. I don't mind. Nobody needs to know what a fucking chakra is. A lot of people may disagree with me. If you have pure intentions and if you are already a natural born healer, and as long as you're attuned, you can help people. But I am certified. I'm a Reiki practitioner. We do Thursdays now here at Tarot to Tarot at Infinity. And so every Thursday now at 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time, we do a 30-minute Reiki session. For anybody, it's timeless. You can listen to it over and over. It will send you Reiki every time. You can use it on babies, animals. It's set for anybody who can hear it or is within earshot of it. It will send Reiki healing to them. You can't overdo Reiki. It helps balance your chakras. But as long as you're attuned, you can send it to anybody. Nobody needs to know, oh, Dr. Osui did this in 1960. Come on. If you're natural, don't matter. So when I finish my class, I'm going to start attuning all my friends so we can just send the universal energy out. That's just what that is. But feel free to come and try to align your chakra rods. Behind the scenes, I like to call it the solar plexus. Because too many people out there be trying to flex their freaking abs. The solar plexus. Okay. Let's see what we get for Amanda here. I'm just doing some general pulls. Hello, Regina, and everybody that's popped in. And I've already lost it. Oh, there it is. I hear the weirdest noises in this house when I'm by myself. It's cool though. Tara lives in a haunted house. I'm gonna bring my spirit box in here at some point soon, and we're just gonna try to use the candle, the pendulum, and the spirit box and see what we get. Why is it showing things from the past coming up, Amanda? Is it just that you're reminiscing on it, or is something from the past come back and kind of bit you in the ass? Because it could be both. It could be either. You are very, very, I don't want to say unhappy, but unhappy at the same time with how things are going. I feel like, you've manifested a whole lot of different, and it feels like, do you feel like it's, how do I want to put that? I'm a good person, and I try to manifest right, and I try to do the right things, and this shit just keeps happening. And why? I don't get it. And have you reflected on all like the good things and just thought, oh my God, I hope this is my time, that this is all going to come back around. Okay. Who is the little snake in the grass? Do you know who the little snake in the grass is around you yet? Because I do feel like you're going to see through somebody's bullshit. It could be a female, or it could be somebody with just a bitch energy. But it does appear to be a female. Watch out for that anyways. This little snake in the grass here. It's weird. People and human nature. We can have frenemies. We can have family that doesn't want us to do better than them. But I feel like this person would be coming from more of a place of either like a jealousy, or I don't want you doing better than me. If they know something's not going that well, I don't want to say they'd be like, ha, per se, but inside it'd be like, good. Just like a little spiteful little. And I do feel like this would be somebody that would have like one of those like little evil eyes on them. Okay. But what they may present to you would be completely different, but the way they feel or the way that they view you is completely different. That is a shady ass bitch. Okay. And the thing is you need to listen to your intuition when it comes to sharing your things. Because not everybody that smiles at you is your friend. Not everybody that listens to you vent is your friend. Some people just like to hear stuff. The thing is I see things getting better. You're actually normally I take this as a negative card, but it was surrounded by so much positive that you see how this hoe up here is like sitting on top of the mountain. But I feel like that's you after the challenges. It's not just going to be, oh, let me jump over the mountain. You're going to sit back and enjoy the view. And I think that you're going to feel a bit differently. Like, oh my God, look what I got through. Look what I got through. Look where I am. You're actually going to slow down for a minute when you make it. And you're actually going to breathe and be like, okay. You know, we got triumph here, the card of peace, the card of abundance. I'm going to show you the card of standing your ground. But, you know, and here's following passion. And then it was kind of like this mountain. This is a whole ass journey in itself. But you're going to end up on top. Spiritual strength. But yes, the challenge is through the heaviness and the loss. But I want to say that you give so much of yourself. You're not supposed to at this time, especially when you got you. You got to do you, boo. And you know, people are fantastic and all to have around, but you do need to watch out for somebody who does not. I don't want to say that they go out of their way to wish bad, but like, well, friends or family like that who needs it, these people that don't wish you their well. We got the boat, we got the clarity. Your mindset will shift. You are going to see the sun. You're going to go towards the horizon. It's just a slow ass energy. It is. We got patience behind it. Oh, and we got destiny, which is the karmic wheel. But there's things that are meant to play out right now. But it has to get you where you're going. You're going to be stronger, but you know, without being triggered and being put through a trial by fire, sometimes we don't get anywhere. It just, so let me put this lion hoe back over here. Just watch out for that person that doesn't wish the best for you. I just wouldn't be open. Now, if you know you can trust somebody, I'm not talking about that one. But if you feel like somebody is just not on the same page, don't tell them the stuff that you don't want known or that you evil eye. People would be surprised. People will post something that's good that happens to them on Facebook, let's say. And do you know how many people wish they had that opportunity, that boyfriend, that girlfriend? You know, it's like, and people will judge, and it does send a negative energy to certain things. That's why when I was getting married, nobody saw the pictures. We didn't really post about it. There's enough people that throw shitty energy at us. We didn't want to add to it. But there's a whole lot of truth to freaking people shooting shitty energy. And that also can send blockages to you. I'm going to have Tara at some point post a video of how to do an egg cleanse for everybody. Now, I'm horrible at reading the egg cleanses, but I do suggest that everybody does that to pull the negative out. It will show you how much evil eye and negative and jealous shit is around you too. And it will help you cleanse that out. You just can't look into the thing over the top. You can look through the side. Don't do like I did and go, that egg looks awesome. I didn't know at that time you weren't supposed to look directly into it. I just shot it all back at myself, but that's all right. I did another 6 cleanses after that to purge it. Hello, Chris. Well, I do stupid shit all the time. It's just, you know, if you guys knew me in real life, you would just, oh my God, you'd pray for me on a daily basis. You'd be trying to figure out how I have lived so long. They say women live longer than men. And I'm one of the few chicks out there that slant that curve. I slant the curve. I'm to hold my beer. That looks fantastic. It wasn't. If you hear me say that, don't hold my beer, hold me. Say, you know what, Ryan, just a second. I walk into traffic. I'm blind, but I still walk into the traffic and all. Anyway. So, let's see. It's hard for me to, if I pull up the messages from the page while I'm live, it kicks me off the live. That's why nobody ever sees me respond during the live to anything that gets sent in, because it will just end it. So I have to always look at the end. Amanda, your angel number, I can't remember if I gave you one. Oh my God, 4800. 4800. What's up, T? All right. Alexa. I was cussing Alexa this morning. Matter of fact. Every time I cuss Alexa, I laugh. I laugh. Whenever I see her name, I always think, God damn that fucking Alexa every time. The bitch don't listen. When I tell her to skip, she acts like I didn't say anything. When I say play music, it will play the same fucking song when I asked it not to. Alexa, do you like Harry Potter? Or is there somebody against? I can never tell if this is intuitive or spirit. But do you have somebody in spirit that likes Harry Potter, or do you like Harry Potter? I just literally heard Gryffindor, but it was like funny the way I heard it. She has passed. Okay, then maybe that's who's talking. Does she have like a death date or a birthday or something coming? Usually when I just and was there a medical procedure surrounding her passing? Or could you have one coming up? But there's something about medically speaking. And I don't know if you've seen a bird recently, but there's some kind of bird that has carried an energy, or one that's been sent. And if not, watch out for that. It's going to be one that stands out. And I don't know if it would have been something with the heart, or somebody having a hard time with the heart. Because it's like bypass. I hear bypass. Usually that means something about the heart space or the chest. Oh, you have a surgery. Okay. It's June 1st. Okay. Okay. That might be why she's stopping in. She's with, I don't know if this is going to make sense to you, but I do feel like she is with somebody that passed from like cancer or something that kind of spread through the body. Sometimes that means like a blood something, but she is with somebody who passed from like a cancer. I don't know why she's wanting you to know that. Maybe this is somebody that you know. And have you been grumpy lately? Because I heard don't be snappy. So if this isn't right now, once you have your procedure, don't be a grumpy ass, pretty much. Don't be grumpy. There's no need. There is a reason for it, okay? And it's going to be very beneficial to you. Okay. And how did he pass, may I ask? And the reason that I ask is because I'm still learning the keywords. And for some reason, I'm shut down to the way that they make me feel on the body. I kind of close that off. Because I'm not that great of a medium, so I've kind of just shut a lot of it off. And if you don't want to say it out loud, that's fine. If you want to message me for that, but I'm just curious because because for me, when I hear cancer, it can mean one of three things: actual cancer, something that spreads throughout the body. I get, and it could be something that has grown. I guess that could be depression, but I'm still trying to figure it out. This is why I leave the mediumship alone, though. I don't know if it would be something about the head because I'm hearing something about the head. Addiction. Okay. He hung himself. Okay. That might be where the head comes in. Thank you. Thank you for validating that. Which one of them was very hyper, like a little squirrel? And I keep hearing squirrel, but usually somebody's either seen one, but usually they're like hyperactive or like she was. Okay. All right. What is your message for her going in? When it comes to recovery, okay, I do want to say it like this. When it comes to recovery, you're going to have to push yourself because it's going to be like, I don't want to, or I don't feel like it, or not right now. Okay. And this is might be where your grumpiness kind of kicks in when it comes to the recovery. You're supposed to push yourself. You're going to find yourself in a place, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And when you find that to be a problem, she wants you to remember what she said. Now, it's almost, I don't know if she was like this when she was living, but it's almost like she would have pushed you to do better, to do more. Like, come on, just come on. But this is the energy that she's putting through on this. She's very much going to try to help push you when it comes to the recovery parts. And that's not something that's changed or going to change, because she's still going to be annoying. And in the spirit form, we'll say, because my mom's very annoying too in her spirit form. She hasn't changed that much. So remember what she said, because she's very direct about that. That's all I want to say about that. Like, she's very direct about that. I like it. You know, I like directness. Um, and there's somebody that's not gonna. There's somebody around you or going to be around you that gives you very little. Don't be distraught by that, because that person isn't necessarily meant to stay in your life forever anyway. And you need to see the flags when it comes to this person. It's just generally you're not getting what you deserve. And so don't worry about that. Especially, you know what, people will show you who they are, especially in certain times of stress, need, when we need care, things like that. So just be open and aware to somebody that's not, that they're kind of a false person. They don't, they're not who they say they are anyways. And so you're not supposed to hang on to that, because it's not about you. This person's got their own shit. Is there something about, really? I know this is weird. I don't know if she likes food, but is there something about pancakes? I need to give you the word pancakes. I don't know why. That's okay. Like I said, well, you know, like I said, she's with somebody else, and if that's the person, but the pancakes I'm supposed to hand over. That's funny. But I do hope that helps you, sweetie, and resonates. And they're going to be with you through this, your people. They're going to be with you, and they're going to try to push you through the recovery process. So just be ready for that. Let me see. Okay, Google, what is the meaning of angel number 26?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, Google, what is the spiritual meaning of angel number 26 then?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
What do you understand? Do you understand a thing at all? Okay, Google, what is the spiritual meaning or angel number 89?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Alexa, what does the angel number 26 mean? Try to bring your life into balance, to bring in internal peace. You can have both those numbers. See, look at that. Alexa listened. Google's a bastard right now. Well, thank you, Alexa. All right. Well, I was trying to do something else, but Spirit had another idea, so there you go. Well, thank you for helping me narrow down my keywords. That's helpful. because I get new ones more all the time, and then it's like, what you mean? So I'm a Virgo. I analyze stuff too much, and then it blocks my gifts a little bit because I try to make logical out of things that are not logical. Nothing spiritual like that is logical. So, like, I hear pancakes. Normally, I'm trying to be like, what's pancake mean? How can I take that? Is someone flat chested? What you saying? They got a flat ass? Is somebody worried about that? Oh my God, is it actual pancakes? Do they like blueberries on it? Is there a Waffle House they like going to? I do that shit when I really just need to be like, here's your word. If that don't make sense, then I'll try. It's crazy. All right, go ahead and comment, guys. Let me know who's here. I'm going to do, what time is it? I'll do one or two more, and then I got to get ready to go get Jack from the bus stop. Tara is gone today, so oddly, I'm the adult in the house today. But I think the 7-year-old is probably more an adult than I am. He's so smart. I wish you guys could hear him. Me and him educate each other all the time. He's nerdy like me. Kim, what was your question? Can you retype it for me? I can't even find it. And don't forget, guys, if you're interested, we are doing the Reiki session tonight at 9 o'clock UK time, 4 Eastern, and 1 o'clock Pacific. An event for anybody. The healing is just there. Watch it when you like, over and over again, and try to balance them chakras. Kim, I know you had a question. I just could not find it. Your favorite narcissist contacted you today. Well, generally, I say with a narcissist, unless it's a co-parenting situation or something, I say block them. Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to tell you this. I don't know if they're talking about wanting to see you coming back, but it's going to lead up to that, if not. They are trying to cause confusion, very much so, with the Seven of Cups. Why is that? Because they want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you stuck. But the thing is you're not actually stuck. You're not actually stuck. But I do think this is them trying to plan a return or figure out a way in. There is a spiritual connection between the two of you. That's why this is so hard. There is likely a karmic connection going on here. And the thing is I got the Strength card, which has an infinity sign. Then it goes into the Lovers. 6 of Cups, past life relationship. The thing is whatever bullshit has went down before. It has went down before. That's why the connection is so strong. Okay. Some of these are the hardest patterns in a lifetime to break because you're supposed to finish the unfinished business. There is a restart wanted, but I do think that they're trying to work on some kind of emotion. Again, find their foot in the door. They want to hold you up. There is some sort of watching or attempting to watch. And what I see is the last card is the High Priestess. You already know because you are the Empress. The Empress. Look at her. This Empress here don't bow down for nobody. First of all, she knows what she brings to the table. Right now it's about repairing that self-worth, and I want to say you are the Empress, but you're not quite at the point where you're embracing all the energy of the Empress quite yet, because you're still carrying the energy from the narcissist, the damage. Okay, that's why I do feel like communication is supposed to end. This person still isn't grown up for whatever reason. They're very defensive, but they're patient. Why? Because they think they can work their way back in. It'll be manipulative. It'll be magician, as I say that. It's to cause internal towers, conflict, and they're gonna maybe at some point act like they're lighthearted fun and they really want to work on things, but realistically, we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Death card. This is supposed to be done, dead, dusted, ended. That's just the bottom line. This is a spiritual lesson for you. Very spiritual, big lesson. The thing is you come up as the Two of Swords, which tells me that you're still in some way indecisive, but you've already been shown who they are. You've already been shown all the things. It's not a cycle that's meant to stay open. You have another offer coming from somewhere else that's better. With that individual, the communication, the Three of Swords, the heartbreak. This kind of individual would be an energy that kept you up at night. You'd always worry about what they said, trying to find something in each word. And the world here, it's supposed to close out. We got the Nine of Pentacles, single, independent energy. You're supposed to be independent of it. Doesn't matter if there's family involved or people involved like that. This is not a cycle that's meant to stay open for you. It's just not. Well, okay, Kim, here's the thing. And girls always hate when I say this. When a girl is really done, they close all the doors. They change the locks. They block. And if they make new accounts, they block again. They don't respond. They block. They continue to close every window and door and channel the person can possibly get in. And when you leave a gap in the door and you respond, that shows that you are still willing to exchange energy, that you're not quite done, that there's still something that's got the hold, that you might entertain it. But when in reality, you're never going to get what you look for from that person to begin with. And it doesn't matter how many cracks you leave open and they take it. A narcissist doesn't like to lose. And we confuse that for love when it's really just an I don't want to lose, especially if you're the one that leaves. More often than not, they like to get themselves back in there, do the same shit, so they can feel like they won. They don't like to let you have it. They don't like to let you have it at all. But if you're really done, keep the door closed. Your angel number, 487. Just keep blocking. Just keep blocking. Eventually, people will quit trying if you keep blocking. It's okay that they slip in. And it's just like if they fucking show up at your house. You shut the door in their face. You shut the door in their face. You keep blocking the names. You have to be very consistent because narcissists are like children, right? So it's like with children. Let's say you don't want to have them eating candy all week. Well, you have to say no all week. But you have to be consistent. You can't sometimes give them a piece of candy and then the next day say no. And then give them a little candy and then say no. First of all, it's confusing. Secondly, it shows that they can get their way or they can talk you into giving them candy sometimes. Right? Kids have to see consistency. And eventually, even the hardest narcissist gets sick of being rejected. But it has to be a consistent rejection. Just does. So we like to make it to be, we like to tell ourselves, oh, well, they got in there. So I kind of talk to them. Well, you talk to them because you wanted to talk to them. That's the cold hard facts. But you got to figure out why. You know what, Kim? I'm not judging. I want to say that because we have all had that one person, right, that always managed to fuck with us and still make it in. You know, Tarot Angel, it's obvious that you're a bit confused. And if you're trying to read people and if you're that fucking confused, maybe you shouldn't be on people's lives trying to read them. Because it's very obvious you're confused on whose fucking live you are, you hoe bag. It is hard being in love with someone that didn't exist in the first place. And you know, truthfully, block that shit. Oh, hell, Kim, I wish I could remember. They fly out, I say them, and I go on. It's very rare that I remember them. If it was not 486, it was 487. Look them both up. Look them both up. I just hear the bell. All right, I'm going to do one more. Go ahead and comment, guys. Let me know who's here. I got time to fit in one more before I got to walk down to get the boy from the bus stop. It's all the way down at the end of the road, so. And I don't like to walk fast. I actually enjoy the walk from here down that way. The view is actually very pretty. There's like a meadow with these horses, and sometimes the cows are out chilling, and it's a very pretty walk down this road. I need to go the other way next time and go down the bridge. There's this really beautiful, like, stone bridge that's around the corner. It's fantastic. I'm enjoying life out here. That Shakti? I'm having a hard time reading anymore. My eyes are getting worse. Ever since that eye surgery, it's just not gone well. Oh, Jesus. I like to do this to Tara, open my eyes real quick because my new lenses do this weird shit and it makes me look like I'm a freaking shapeshifter or something. It creeps her out because you can even see him move. It's cool. I can't see it, but I can see I can see it bouncing. It's the weirdest thing. It's all streaky. I find entertainment in the smallest things, people. You wouldn't even believe. And I was looking out the window the other day with her, and I was like, "Your sun is totally different here because I don't get sunburned, I get tan. In California, I get burnt, but here it's like a decoration sun." I'm just sitting there going on about how pretty the sunset is here, and she's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Look at the sun, it's just fantastic." She's like, "Bitch, that's a street light." So I was right about the decoration part. I was just like, you know what? I'm going in the other room. Fuck your sunset. My world is way cooler than your guys. Shakti, if something hasn't ended and a new beginning has come in yet, it's going to. And the thing is this is meant to create balance. It's to help some kind of a move. But I want to say it's something karmically related. Karma was very much in play or will be in play with this new beginning. Something had to come to close or will have to come to close in order for something new to start. But I feel like that this is going to be something that is good. Not every new beginning is great, but this is going to be a good one. And I don't know if there's something up with your hair or if you're wanting to do something with your hair. This freaking hair is sticking out anyways. But I feel like that there was a flag of this for a while, like that there was either something was telling you to stop or will be saying it. So if something's sticking out to you soon, if this has not happened, and it's like, oh my God, I'm not sure if this particular thing I should be doing or this person is worth dealing with. With me being drawn to the red flag, no. It's supposed to close out because it has caused some kind of a blockage. Now the thing is it has tested maybe your patience, your strength, the endurance there. It could have been weighing on your mind, or it will. You're always in your head about it. Because, sometimes we want certain things to change. We'll just sit there and think about it. Well, sometimes we got to end the procrastination too and pull the trigger and let things go. Because it seems like there was a lot of discontentment when you weren't following like your gut. When your heart and your third eye were like, let's say your intuition and your heart were struggling. Well, it wasn't necessarily supposed to. Your intuition was supposed to win, but it's not played out yet. It will. So it's going to start this really fantastic cycle for you. Now, The thing is the way you feel about things on the way through this, because some tower moments are just not that comfortable. Change is not fun. It's not. As a human being, nobody loves change. We like our comfortable little spot on the couch with our Cheetos, watching our favorite show. That's just the way human beings are, and that's okay. But it's about just kind of taking life and going with what we want, because it's like, I want to say you're very goal oriented, really. You're very goal oriented, really. And you want to surround yourself with people that are like minded, whether this be in relationships or friends or even just the company we keep. Because people that are not goal oriented tend to send shitty energy because they don't want you to do well. They don't want you to be able to have that move. They don't want you to have that job. They don't really want you to do better than them. They want to keep it pretty even. So watch out for people that are like that. I want to say, if you're not trying to move, I do see you making some kind of move when it comes to finance. And I think it's going to end up swinging in your favor and you're going to do a lot better. Now, if this hasn't come up yet, I see a light and dark energy. I want you to look at the positives for the move and the change, not the negative parts. Now, when it comes to a certain relationship or a person, I want you to see if the good really outweighs the bad, because sometimes we see people that aren't the best for us, and it's like, yeah, but sometimes when I'm in this, they show up. Okay, but do they show up at the rest of the time when it's important too? I do feel like you're going to have, you're going to have a decision when it comes to a relationship. It could be somebody who starts drama or somebody that's just kind of, they might draw that kind of energy. You are going to have to stand your ground. At minimum, have boundaries with them. But do not focus on the past, because you know what? Sometimes those feelings of obligation, like, have you ever had those people, and I don't care if it's family or not, have you ever just, when things get bad, ever thought like, oh, well, during this period of my life, they were there when nobody else was. But, when you really think about it, the rest of the time they were shit. But yet we have a feeling of obligation because in certain periods of time they showed up. And that could even be people that we have fallen out of vibration with. At one time, yes, they were there in the part of our life they were supposed to be, or even that job. And then the lack of appreciation, the lack of advancement comes in later, and you see more and more like, this is not really vibing. There's something like that going on, or going to be going on, and you really need to just make sure that you're getting your energy matched, sweetie. Your angel number is 262. And I am going to go and get ready and go pick up the boy. And I will see you guys tonight at 9 p.m. for our Reiki session. And then we should, right after that, go into a live, probably a little bit of a short live, but live nonetheless. Me and Tara, 9 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Eastern, and 1 p.m. Pacific. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.